Well, good evening once again. Day 1337 of the Trump administration, leaving 47 days to go until the election and just 12 days until that first presidential debate. As we come on the air tonight, this nation is now just shy of 200,000 Americans lost to this virus. We are very likely to pass that tragic milestone tomorrow. About 5,800 people have died this past week alone. Those confirmed to have been infected with the virus now nearing 6.7 million Americans. As the numbers continue to grow, two new reports are putting the nation's response to this pandemic in some sort of perspective. The New York Times is out with a report that controversial CDC testing guidance was made public over the objection of the agency's actual specialists and scientists who did not write the recommendations. And NBC News has confirmed that back in April, the White House scrapped an effort to send cloth masks to every American household. Obviously, there's a presidential campaign going on amid all this. Both candidates were in battleground states tonight. Trump just wrapped up a rambling, crowded rally in Wisconsin. No social distancing, few, if any, masks, despite a state mandate requiring them. He did say that in Biden's America, there would be no guns and no religion. He went after Mitt Romney and Canada for good measure. He says he has saved America's suburbs, and at one point he was interrupted when the crowd chanted Nobel Prize. Joe Biden took questions during a CNN drive-in style town hall near his hometown Scranton, PA. Trump ridiculed the COVID-designed Biden format, then again talked up his vaccine that he insists is coming soon.
The audience isn't quite like this. Do you see what his audience? They've got cars. They have like cars in a pocket. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. And CNN is going, oh, this is so beautiful. It's not beautiful. They have cars in a parking lot. This is the greatest economy in the history of the world. Then the virus came in. We closed it down. We saved millions and millions of lives. We will deliver a safe and effective vaccine before the end of the year, and it could be very, very soon. You've been seeing what's going on. Could be very, very soon.
Biden was asked about Trump's handling of the virus and suggested the president should consider stepping down.
The idea that you're going to not tell people what you've been told, that this virus is incredibly contagious, 7 times more contagious than the flu. What presidents say matter. People listen. I will make it clear what is needed to be done. You got to level with the American people, shoot from the shoulder. There's never been a time they've not been able to step up. This president should step down.
Well, Ashley, your reaction to tonight's very 2020 split screen of these two very different men, these two very different campaigns, the Biden event juxtaposed with the Trump event?
Well, it's just two different realities. And the Biden reality is one that is based in the facts of the current pandemic. What you showed, that clip of the president mocking everybody in their cars, spaced out, wearing masks, is a reflection of what scientists and public health officials say are best practices, and a vice president who is following that to a T. And yes, it means that he doesn't have huge crowds. Then, speaking of huge crowds, cut to the president tonight. He spoke for definitely over an hour and a half. It was close to 2 hours, I think, as I was watching. And this is a president who is sort of reveling in the world as he wishes it was, not as it is. And as he wishes it was is a bunch of his supporters chanting for him, shouting Nobel Peace Prize, unmasked, not socially distant, behaving as if the virus does not exist. It just could not have been one after the other, a starker contrast.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me, or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.